Well, Maji, you did have something you wanted to talk about here.
No, I'm just baffled. What is it about Twitter that attracts the drama? Or X, or Twix, or X?
It's like Twix.
It's twatter.
Well, freaking older conservatives figured out that they could talk about their opinions online in a very left-dominated space, and ta-da, here we are.
But it baffles me. You only have, unless you're Herman with a blue check mark, 150 words. How can you set a bomb off by saying hi in Twitter?
I once set off a bomb on Reddit saying open season one time. I got banned permanently.
Gina Carano got obliterated for 3 words.
Beep, bop, boop.
Beep, bop, boop.
That's them.
That was famous last words.
Wait, that's what got her canceled? Are you serious?
Yeah, that was her pronoun.
It was the straw
No, that's what started the hate.
She made a very gentle little, I'm not going to be pressured into putting pronouns in my bio. And so she said beep, bop, boop, which was a friendly way of saying,
F off.
I'm just not going to do it.
It was meant to be an R2-D2 reference.
Yeah. Or it's like that. It's like there's a YouTuber years ago. I don't remember his name now, but he was always trying to poke the bear, so to say. So he went to one of those festivals. He had this T-shirt that said, I am toucan sexual. I sexually identify as a toucan. And like he went there expecting to like people to get the joke and like fucking like try to get him to leave. Everyone was just like, "Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm into that." And he's like, "What?"
Have you guys seen the calendar, the Conservative Babes calendar controversy? Has anyone followed?
No,
I've heard of it, and it is really stupid controversy, like most other stupid controversies on the internet.
You tell them, Readout.
I'm not the best at following Twitter drama. I'm really not. But I just this right-wing beer company, right? They're trying to be the answer to Bud Light. They come out with a calendar of all these conservative babes that are conservative pundits. And a couple of them are bikini photos, but a lot of them are literally fully clothed. Just a badass babe, with 2 rifles or something. She's in shirt and pants. It's very safe. It's very vanilla.
Sounds very redneck.
Sounds kind of Sarah Palin-like.
Yeah, it is. It's like Sarah Palin does a.
And if I remember correctly, she was very easy on the eyes. So
take off 20 years and
all the babes are on the right. Hello, Carrie Lake. Hello, yeah, exactly. But anyway, I guess the more super conservative Christian crowd started piling on and saying like, "Oh, you're letting men lust after you. You're doing what the left does, and this is so awful." And I'm like, and then Yellow Flash pointed out, this is why the right loses. And I'm like, the reason why wokies are so not fun is because they're so serious. They hate comedy. They can't take a joke. Beep, bop, boop. You just did something terrible to the world, Gina.
Well, they became the rock-hating Christian moms of the 1980s.
Exactly. And so the answer to that is not to have the Christian moms come out and say, well, a calendar with a fully clothed woman with 2 guns is sinful and lustful. That's not how we're going to win this.
It's not how we're going to win it, but she could be right, and I may buy it. No.
I wouldn't be upset if they banned Twisted Sister back in the 80s.
Hold on. First off, hey.
Whoa, Stormcrow, hey, hi.
Hey, hi. Here, how's everyone doing?
Ahoy.
I'm having a great time.
Good. I'm happy because 2024, and Mr. Reed out there knows exactly what's going to happen. We're going to achieve world peace and love, and Muslims and Jews are going to get together. We're going to sing Kumbaya, and there's nothing going to happen. It's going to be great.
That sounds beautiful, Stormcrow. I love your plan.
It's complete bullshit, like the founding fathers. Get used to it.
Crow, come on, man.
Trippy's not here. You're dealing with me. Now, Captain
I must apologize. I got him heated earlier this week. There was a letter from George Washington, kind of involved voter tampering. Not even making this up. May 15th, 1761. Yeah, check that letter out. Anyways.
Holy shit, guys. Even the founding fathers are complete bullshit. Imagine that. But Captain Garrett, to your point, we owe every Christian mom from the 90s and 80s an apology. We owe them an apology. Straight up. Okay, they were right. They were right about everything.
They were right about the sinful degeneracy of rock music.
I'm
Those
willing
drums
to
are going to
say-
cause you to sin. Let
I'm
me tell
willing
you.
to say they had a
California,
point.
you know,
They
that
had
to
a
be the
point,
difference.
and they deserved credit for that.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had a point that was pushed in the wrong way at the wrong people and too hard, but they did have a point.
Well,
Yeah,
at a
it's the
basic
same kind of
level-
point making where they're like, video games are making people violent.
Well, listen. In one video game, you get to fuck a bear. So, what do you want me to say?
You know what though? Okay. No, I'm not going to defend it. I'm just going to say, all right, that's kind of a situation of like, okay, how did we get here?
We allow
the
women
road
to
to
rape
hell was
dogs.
paved with
That was the
a lot of
problem.
just. But I think the issue
But that
with
was a
that
joke
is
in the game.
I can never forget when Gretchen Carlson on Fox News did just a smear job on the first Mass Effect game because of the sexy scene, and they literally showed Liara and Shepard together, and she's like, "This despicable game is filled with sex and degeneracy," and I'm like,
Let's just let the children go into strip clubs.
Hold on.
I
Hold
know,
on.
and so I'm like,
When did the Witcher come out? The game, not the show. The Witcher.
OG Witcher?
Yeah.
I feel like 2004, 2005. I might be way off though. I'll look it up.
In the first game, the first thing you do is literally bang a witch. And
Well,
then
hold
you
up.
get
In the
the
first
second part.
Witcher, you're literally collecting nudie cards on all the characters.
Guys, you're all
Okay.
talking over each other.
Sorry.
2007. That's when it came out.
Sorry,
Was
it was hard to pay attention.
I'm sorry. I'm too
No,
heated.
I'm so sorrier. I'm much sorrier.
Well, I'm
so
not
really
Canadian,
sorry.
so
Tell me how sore you are, Herman.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry,
So
eh?
sorry. I don't think I'll ever play hockey again, eh? All right, continue.
does anyone remember the first couple of minutes of God of War?
Yeah.
I do.
Never
They'd never
forget
make
it.
that again.
They
What
had a
great
fucking
host.
mini game in each one of them. Is literally doing quick time events to get points.
I had a guy working for us years ago. Cool, fun little Armenian guy. He was part of a team that was developing a game, a level, like a progression game about stripping and prostitution way back in the early 2000s. They got pretty far into development. They had a whole systems there. There was a lot of third person kind of gameplay, and for some reason it got shut down. Never really made it much further than.
That's really impressive doing that with one hand and developing. You know?
But the point is, when they say these are inappropriate for kids, they're right. What they seem to be missing is that's why they're rated M for mature. You don't let 12-year-olds go to a rated R movie, or in most cases, I know it happens.
What? You mean I can't let a 10-year-old play Grand Theft Auto near the strip club?
You guys are.
How close to the
I'm-
strip club are you?
My mom got me GTA San Andreas when I was 8 years old, and I'm not shooting up the school or nothing. So, you guys are full of shit there, man.
So what you are saying is parenting need to be parenting. not
yeah, it's this funny thing about instilling into your children the understanding of what is fictitious and what is in reality, and what is not okay to do in the real world.
Wait, Rita, you're telling me it's my responsibility to raise my children and not the state's?
Yeah, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about? That's bullshit. Everyone knows that you don't raise your kid anymore. You fucking dump them in the school and let the teachers that doesn't give a fuck about them raise them for you.
Thankfully, homeschooling is becoming much more popular now.
Yep. I remember watching
or
this.
Even better yet, you abort them so you can stay young and healthy.
And you
that's
could be a
another way
career
to do it.
woman.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, considering the world today, that's probably a mercy too.
I remember growing up, I never
Be
wanted to
like
get pregnant.
2023 Wendy.
That's Dark Store.
Hold
Bro. You
up.
need to
Are y'all
watch
saying that
Godzilla.
why
Minus
you
one.
become a career woman, you become an unofficial wine taster as well?
Yes, Captain Garrett. Sorry, you never got the warning. Stormcrow is our resident nihilist.
Hey, whoa. Back up.
You can't be
I
worse
am
than
no
Star
nihilist,
Fury.
sir. I am no nihilist. I am not that far gone yet.
I
Are
did
you
not
not
hit
the
her.
one who
I
said
did
that
not.
hope is for sweatshop children?
That is just me staying reality, sir. Okay? I'm surprised you remember that. Holy crap!
You say a lot of stuff, but that was a good one there, Stormcrow.
Yeah, Captain Garrett. Do not let these people deceive you. I'm actually really fun to hang out with. Okay, I'm so fun that these guys invited me to play a campaign in the 13th. You know, so that's gonna be fun.
Nice. What's the game?
Christian or Wrangler, do you want to tell him what game it is and what character I play? I'll be mute.
I got it.
It's
Okay.
Dark Glass.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
for it, Kahuna.
It's a sci-fi edition of Savage Worlds campaign being run by our friend who's here fairly often, the Lord Otter. Started off with a lot of fun characters. We've run a couple of games so far. We're going to try to keep the games less than 2 hours from here on out instead of the 4 to 5 hour streams that we've averaged in the past. But yeah, no, it's been a great old time. There's one scene in particular that was so perfect that we're hoping to get it. I'm hoping to find someone to animate it and add a little bit of fun kind of footage to it.
We need animations of the entire campaign that we were involved in. There are too many moments that were just so perfect that they belong in like a Critical Role animation. But to Christian's point, I play. I can't say it. I want Christian to say it. Christian, can you say what character I play?
He plays an android of sorts that a cyborg that hates flesh, and so he's racist against anything with flesh, which includes himself. So there's a bit of a element of self-hatred there. And in the last
Cyborg. Solid.
Oh yeah, so it's very much a self-hating cyborg. In the last game, his lady love cyborg chick got shot in the head in a computer room scene where we were interrogating a zombie of sorts. I was giving that zombie a massage actively, and then stuff things happened, but it was a good time.
I love RPGs. I love tabletop RPGs.
You're forgetting something very important about Johnny that he hasn't shown yet, Magram. What does he have?
I got to do this right.
Penis.
That's terrifying.
It is a weapon that I have, and
it's a pump shotgun, so to say.
That too, actually.
Your character should have been in Rebel Moon, I think. In that
bar.
Man,
would have made that movie better. Yeah.
Yeah, your character should have been in the bar.
Crow, you got that picture. Why don't you call that up? And are you on a computer or your phone?
My phone. I can.
Okay. I don't know if you can.
He should be able to post that in the Gilded.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. I have it right here in Gilded. You can pull it up. The guy who drew the photo for him, his name is Creative Welshman. Garrett, great guy. You should definitely get him to make some art for you if you want. But he's great. He gave me the drawing, and Johnny's photo is something that I'm very happy with. Very affordable. Yeah. I'm just shilling for a beautiful man. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
He's a beautiful Welshman. What? Sheep everywhere run in terror.
Is he on DeviantArt, or where's his portfolio?
This is a moment where you have to go on Gildan and look for him, because I don't really know. That's where I found him.
He shared some art privately with me there, Garrett, but I'm not sure if he has a DeviantArt or something like that. I know he is on Twitter as well.
You still got your voice modulator on?
Oh,
well, I just got my Gilded reconnected, so.
So you said you're into TTRPGs? What kinds?
Oh, absolutely. So I have kind of been putting it off, but I want to do the Fallout role-playing game. I want to get a game going and put it on maybe my spin-off channel.
Oh my god, dude.
Possibly on Swords and Starships. But also, just with my friends, I am such an obsessed Mass Effect fan. Like, I just love that fictional universe so much that...
Me too.
I created a Fate RPG with my friends. And
like Fate Stay Night?
Well, it's the Fate RPG system. It's open source. Have you ever seen it? You can look it up. It's Fate Just look it up, Fate RPG. You'll see it. It's
I'll take a look.
I've been strangling myself because you're just hitting all the boxes with me, man. You're really cool right now. Fate RPG.
I love you, man. Stormcrow, you're my bro.
I wish I could meet your
You're
bro.
my boy.
But this is a very important question. You love Mass Effect. I can feel it. But who is best girl in Mass Effect?
Oh, Dr. Liara Tassoni.
Bitch! Everyone knows it's Tally. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you know what? You can make. I put Tally in the second tier.
Bitch, that's like putting Garrus in the second
I
tier.
hate you, Starcrow. You're the worst ever.
This is like Twitter all over
You know
again.
what? He could have
I
really
knew it was a
thrown-
mistake to
He
come on
could have
this
really
stream.
thrown a curveball and said Jack.
I love Jack too. She's the second.
Oh yeah, that reminds me when we went to the GameStop when I was a kid to buy the first Mass Effect game. My brother's all excited to buy it, and I was just kind of along for the ride. And he grabbed it, brought it to my dad. He's like, "All right, it's for my birthday." He's like, "Hey, this says it's M for mature." He's like, "Oh, it's not a big deal." It's like for sexual content. And my brother's like, And then the store employee, the Chad, he came over and he's like, "Actually, no, this is you're seeing this as a bad thing. I'm seeing this as an opportunity to teach morality to your son because he'll have to make choices." And like, bullshitted his way through the entire thing. And then my dad did end up buying the copy. It was fantastic.
I got one
There's
for
like
you.
One scene and there's barely anything in it, so you're fine.
So the 7-year-old was trying to convince his mom. I have to ask legally if they're 18 or older for mature games. Had to been 7, 8 years old, tiny little guy, right? And they were trying to buy Witcher 3 Complete Edition with all the
that's
DLCs.
a
And
no.
It's an ambitious
I'm like,
young
are
man.
you sure you're okay with your son getting this? And I'm like, this is a mature game. Technically, I'm not sure I could even legally sell this, but since you're here. And she's like, she paused, she looked at me, she's like, what's mature mean?
Nudity in the first scene? Yeah.
Oh, I looked at her, I looked at the kid, and looked at her, and I'm like, I'm a hardcore gamer, and this game is too adult for me. It's almost borderline adult only.
Maji, you're like the bane of fucking childhood.
Oh, the kid thought I was too.
It's like, you ruined it. Or, let's see.
No.
You're
Listen,
ruining my
Manji,
life.
Manji,
Piece
you
of
are
shit.
a responsible adult. You're a responsible adult. I commend you. I would have sold that game with
Nah.
a smile on my face to that mom. I would have told her, "Oh yeah, you know what? This is Lord of the Rings in video games."
No, it got worse. So after I got done explaining to her all the stuff that's in Witcher, she looked at the kid and was like, "We need to sit down and go through your games."
Oh, no! Oh, he's boned, dude.
You really did ruin a kid's life.
Maji, you did a good thing, but the result
Maji,
wasn't worth the cost.
You see, this is the
maybe
origins
in like
of
5
supervillains.
years we're gonna find like a murder, suspect episode. Just how this kid violently murdered this employee.
No, dude, that's the worst ever when your parents figure out. They're like,
No. I
"Wait,
got one
what's
for
in
you.
this game you've been playing?"
I got one for you, actually. Okay, so I said that my mom got me GTA San Andreas. You know, it's fine. We watched Scarface when I was 6 years old. No problem, right? It was one mission in San Andreas where I was playing, and I was burning down Chicano's gang house. Basically, I was throwing Molotov cocktails inside the building, burning it down. My mom, the whole time I was doing that, was just sitting behind me, watching me play the game, and then she
No.
just commented. She just commented, this game might be too adult for you. I literally almost snapped my neck as so fast because I was like so enraptured in what I was doing that I had no idea she was there. And basically, I had to do like a whole sing-along, like, "No, Mom, you see, the cops made me do this in the game. This is actually a good thing. I'm
No, the police made me do it.
You know the cop's bad. We are Puerto Rican after.
And my grandmother, every time she refers to GTA, she says that game where you go get the prostitutes and kill them.
Animation
That-
Overload
that's
is saying just happy New Year, Animation Overload. Overload.
Happy New
And
Year.
Everly Music says, "Give him Witcher for children, aka Zelda."